From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Baltimore
right fielder, number 24.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now at the plate, George Springer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Third, first baseman number
He's set.
19.
Here it comes. Chris Davis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is right there, 1 down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Ball 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he will run this one. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
Second, right
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Tim Beckham.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
That's a ball.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Batting sixth.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting seventh.
In now, Adam Jones.
10.
The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box, Brian Castro.
Designated hitter, Brian Castro.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Alvarez scores. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And indeed, he'll just hold on at second with 1 away now.
Right fielder
from the stretch. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out. 2-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Castro is on his way home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The left fielder,
digging in for his second at bat, George Springer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Very weakly on the ground. Gray ready with the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Ready for another chance.
Number 19, Chris
David Robertson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll
the New York Yankees. Number 30.
He's set, and the pitch.
Robertson.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out. Here's big Aaron Judge. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. This one's down to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Oh, 1 here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's in there. Base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Castro. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. For Jones, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Favorable call in there for a strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just a tick behind for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury's after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Up next for the Orioles.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Looking to minimize the damage here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Now here's the pitch.
Castro.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis onto the grass. Makes the play, one away. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, center fielder
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman.
Called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Ellsbury. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Third baseman number 24. Pedro Alvarez.
Tommy Kingley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Changeup called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
Number
A base
99.
hit in his first trip.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop. Didi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Drops the tag. He got him. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davis has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Brian Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And oh, look out! Up and in, and nearly took his head off. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Chase Headley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Gardner.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Left fielder, George Springer.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in once again.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Jason Shreve gets the call to pitch here.
Number 45, Jason.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And now a swing by Alvarez and a ground ball out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bradley going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gardner has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So digging in now, Brian Trey Mancini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll
Leading
try
off
and
for the
get something
Yankees.
started in the home half of the
Second
seventh.
baseman, Starlin
High in the air out to center
Castro.
field. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Chase
Now
Headley.
batting.
He doubled earlier
Third
in the
baseman,
game, 1 for 2 to
Chase
this point.
Headley.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Here's the
Now
center
batting,
fielder, Jacoby
center
Ellsbury.
fielder,
It was a flyout
Jacoby
for him in his last trip.
Ellsbury.
Skied into very shallow right. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Leading off
He'll
for
have the
Baltimore,
first crack at it here
right
as we
fielder,
start inning number 8.
Jackie
Cold
Bradley
strike at the letters,
Jr.
0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's George
left
Springer,
fielder, number
2
9.
for 3 with a double on his
George
line so far.
Springer.
Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
First baseman,
Here's
number
Chris
19.
Davis now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready now, Brett Gardner. He'll see what he can do leading off
for
the home
Yankees.
8.
Right fielder.
Lifted in the air out to left.
Gardner.
Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The first
Now in the
baseman, number
box,
79.
Jose Abreu.
Jose
He struck out
Abreu.
swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Aaron
Designated
Judge.
hitter,
He homered earlier
Aaron
and is 2 for 3 to this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll be charged with
Leading
trying
off
to
for the
get
Orioles.
on board, leading off
Second
the
baseman.
ninth. Ninth inning
Jonathan
underway now as the first pitch is
Scope.
taken for a cold strike. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He went deep earlier, and J.J. Hardy will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting
So
number 10,
coming to the
center
plate,
fielder
Adam Jones. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So stepping in, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's down to third. There to take it is Headley. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively. I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that's through for a hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Springer will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bradley ranging back, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score.